Ladies and gentlemen, a shed update, and a very hot shed update. That's why we have to do these very early in the morning. And I am still in a modeling slump. I come out here and try to think about what I want to do, and then hundreds of kits and nothing to build. Now again, I'm kind of torn. I'm building side, collector side. Collector side is fine. And that never gets old, and because it intertwines with everything. But the building side, now that's a hard thing to do. But anyway, on to a shed update, and nothing old this time. We're going to do mostly new. And I showed this at the workbench. This is the Revell's Build and Play TIE Fighter, which is more of a toy than a kit, but it's a combo of both. And I do remember when everyone, especially some of the Mr. modelers, like to jump ugly on the Revell TIE Fighter stuff, or Revell kits in general, especially Star Wars, that they, wasn't accurate, not to scale and all that, and they just jumping ugly, and and then they give the argument, it's not like what Bandai produces, which I've never understood why you want to dog a entry level kit. Kid can. Even an adult, get one of these, build it, and then jump into a glue kit down the road. That is something I never could comprehend and still can't. But anyway, I like these. I think they're really good size, my personal opinion. They do make bigger ones somewhere, which I do have a couple of. And then, of course, the smaller ones, which if you want to do, just any kind of, all different sizes of TIE Fighters, I think. But anyway, I think it's a really decent kits. Little stuff you have to fix if you want to really get down to it, but I think it's a good size. And speaking of entry-level kits, your beloved host here, more and more, I do buy glue kits, I do love them, but I'm getting more and more where I like the entry-level kits, and especially Bandai. Like, for example, these are the Caiman Rider entry-level kits. They're 1/12 scale, and if you really want to look at them, they're can be used for a lot of different stuff, especially, where am I at? Right there, the body. You got yourself basically a generic body frame, and then you can sculpt whatever you want. It's actually, I think, genius, and I think it's I'd buy these by the cases if I could, just for, it's got a static pose, which is fine. Or basically like that, no big deal. But anyway, for the body and whatever you want to add, you don't necessarily have to do Caiman Rider. Think outside the box, do something different. But I think more and more I enjoy the entry-level kits, plus the price point too. I always say you can buy a $50 model, or these are basically $10 a piece, or you can buy 5 $10 models. That's just my level of thinking. But anyway, entry-level kits, I will always continue to add those to the art. A little bit of the Pokemon, and I don't know what it is. The Magikarp. A lot of people that are fluent in Pokemon, that tell me all about it and all that. I like Team Rocket, especially the girl that's in Team Rocket, and then Misty. That's about the only 2 characters I know in Pokemon, which happen to be the female, which I'm hoping that they will make a model kit of those. But anyway, I don't know what's in the air, but getting to me. Magikarp kit, I think that's a pretty decent size. But anyway, I bought that a long time ago, and I finally got it out of layaway at the local hobby store. So anyway, we're adding another Pokemon, and and I never thought this would ever happen, but Bandai, basically, I'm gonna say Japanese kits. I have some, and I never thought it would actually explode in here, where I had to like restack, and I mean like 3 rows deep inside the shelf here, just to stack everything, and it's still overflowing. But anyway, adding the Magikarp to the art. Now, I like to show stuff like this, and I pick them up when I see them, and that's I would say it's more of a toy, a little dino with the dino egg, and I do have a little dino section down there, and especially if it comes in a sprue or like that, I try to pick stuff up like that and add it to the shed here. You know, I do like to add the combo, you know, like My Little Pony. You know, it comes on a sprue, and I know it's a toy slash model, which I assume this stuff is too, which, you know, hey, you can always, you know, paint them, put washes on them, and plus these are, I want to say little baby dinosaurs, which I don't have too many of little baby ones to go with the bigger ones, but anyway, that's just my level of thinking. But anyway, I like to pick stuff up like this, because just so much you can do in the diorama world. In the automotive category, I picked up the Coca-Cola truck here. Now, I didn't want this truck at all, and I'm a big fan of, I'm glad they reissue stuff with, I want to call it gimmick. You know, I know they're using the Coca-Cola license to slap Coca-Cola on everything, which is fine, no big deal, because sometimes you need the kit. You know, you may have Coca-Cola decals, but it dropped the price down on like an original kit, you know, stuff like that. But I bought this kit for this, a die-cast vending machine, and I was like, man, a little high what I paid for it, but anyway, I wanted it, and of course, you know, they tried to sell it to you when you get the dolly, which not too bad. But anyway, I wanted the die-cast, that means metal, vending machine, and actually the kit, you know, the truck kit's a bonus, you know. But anyway, that's just, I don't know, last couple of months I've been going through a little vending machine, especially the MPC AMT kits that come with it. I've been trying to pick them up. I just, something different, you know. I wanted to not necessarily have a Coke machine, you know. This one will probably be Coke, but the other vending machines, you know, you have Pepsi and then, you know, 7-Up or whatever. But anyway, that's one of those oddity. But anyway, adding a vending machine to the yard. And last but not least, y'all saw where I bought a bunch of paint at a garage sale. Occasionally I do find kits. I don't find a whole lot. It's, I wouldn't say rare that you better buy like a wad of kits, but you do occasionally find too. And I found these Gundam kits at a garage sale. And again, one thing about these kits, and I have yet to find a bad one on it, they are assembled, which is fine. And he actually did a pretty decent job. He even sanded off the nubs off the sprue. Again, all the parts are there, and there's, you know, one thing about some of these Bandai kits have extra parts, extra hands and all that, which, you know, if you needed extra. But again, I have yet to find a bad kit, especially when it's, you know, pre-assembled. I know a lot of people don't like to buy assembled kits, but I do for other things. I got the, whatever he's called, they have beautiful box art. They do. The Gundam kits, I mean, actually, some of the, and then the old 80 ones, you know, you get it from the box, you want to build it from the box, you build it don't even look like it. But anyway, that's Providence Gundam. Anyway, and I like to do this, and some people, you know, they do open them. I do too, because you want to check, make sure they're there. But if you go and look through them, you usually find hidden goodies, Gundam markers, which I do like these. They're more of a Sharpie pen, and these are actually good for panel lines and all that. But anyway, that's decent. You know, you find glue, knives, knife blades, tweezers, documentation, extra kits I have found while buying extra, you know, buying model kits at garage sales. You know, you find all kinds of stuff. So, you know, looking for stuff like that, you know, and I always like to empty them out, make sure that, you know, you get all the little goodies, little freebies in there. But anyway, adding more Gundam kits to the yard. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. It is very hot. I can already feel the sweat trickling down my back. But well, hopefully we'll do another one very, very soon when hopefully a cold front comes in and knocks down the tent. Anyway, that's what I got going on today. We're adding more Gundam, adding the die-cast vending machine, and of course we like to add entry-level kits to the art. So that's what we got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.